Writing married couples is a challenge for many authors. I've read too many books where the couple gets married at the end of the first book, and then the author doesn't know what to do with the relationship for the second and third book, as he feels it is fully developed. So he has the couple have marriage problems, and the relationship arc for the next book or two is trying to save their marriage. Personally, that drives me crazy. Yes, all marriages have trials, but I don't like reading about couples on the verge of divorce. I'm kind of a hopeless romantic. I like to see the couple happily married. With the couple happily married, how does the author keep some arc to their relationship? First, they don't have to. The couple can grow together by what they go through. The stakes actually rise when a couple is married. It's one thing to go through something protecting your girlfriend. It's another to protect your wife. Likewise, the fear of a husband risking his life is more than the fear of a guy you are dating doing it. Where children are involved, that intensity increases on both sides. There does not need to be marriage problems for a couple to have their relationship tested and to have it grow through going through trials together. Trust me, I know. There is plenty of room for growth and things to overcome without adding marriage issues. My husband and I made it through all our trials because we don't blame the other for them, and we choose to work together and draw together through them, not push each other away. It helps that I married the best man in the world. He's perfect for me. Also remember that you have other characters, so if you want a developing relationship once your main couple is married, there are likely plenty of other characters to play matchmaker with. Other characters can make for great relationships, as readers will enjoy less likely couples in them more than the main couple. Still, if you are going to make unlikely couples get together, please write them so they'd actually work in real life. It's not fun to read about characters that are doomed to fail for people who understand relationships. We're reading going, "No, don't do it," and that's something you never want to hear a reader say. Since I'm focusing on writing, I'm not going to give a lengthy video on marriage advice, but I'll give some here for real life. First, as my father-in-law used to say, keep your eyes wide open before marriage and half shut after. This means that before marriage, every little red flag needs to be seriously considered. If the guy or girl has bad table manners, can you live with that? If he is an artist and you don't think he's very good, will that bother you in a marriage? If he's really bad at math and you are very good at it, are you going to not respect his intelligence and have it bother you? When dating, look for things that can be a problem. Once married, realize that many of those same things aren't that important and don't let them ruin your marriage. My daughter told me a story once of someone she knew who said that her husband doing things like leaving his dirty socks on the floor or not putting his plate in the dishwasher never bothered her. That when she picked up his dirty socks to put in the hamper, she would think to herself, "My husband doesn't cheat on me. Isn't it great his vice is only dropping his socks on the floor?" When she'd put his plate in the dishwasher, she'd think, "My husband works hard so we can have food on the table." This is a good mindset. Before marriage, notice all the things that can be potential problems. After marriage, trivialize trivial things and appreciate the good. Appreciating the good is one of the best things to produce a strong marriage. Praise your spouse. See the good in him or her. People are happier and more motivated when they are appreciated. And you will be much happier with your spouse seeing his or her best. Next, bring out the best in your spouse. Never tear them down. If they make a mistake, help them fix it. Don't blame. Spouses need support, not condemnation, unless there is a major sin. But I'm talking of normal mistakes here. As I've said before, trust, respect, and love are all needed for a good relationship. One last note on couples. If you and your spouse share the same moral values and religious beliefs, you can make a marriage work. but it requires commitment and effort on both sides. So there is hope if you are struggling. There are many people in the world today who think that happily ever afters don't exist. Do they? It depends on how you define happily ever after. If you think of it as a couple being in love with no troubles ever, then no, it doesn't exist. Everyone is going to have trials. Our greatest joys and our greatest sorrows are all associated with our families. There will always be hard times. Does that mean that happily ever afters don't exist? It means that they don't look like what some people imagine them as. Sure, everyone has trials, but will the couple be happy? If they choose to be through them, then yes. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me your best piece of marriage advice.